Hey, Tami Jersey Roberts, functional nutrition counselor. Belly bloat, belly fat. I'm getting a lot of questions about this, especially from men. There's a lot of men that are very thin and then they have this belly and they've tried everything, diets, sit-ups, the gym, blah, 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 all this stuff, and it's not going away. And it happens a lot. Women too, we get this midriff. I'm actually touching mine now, but we get this fat accumulation around our midsection. And what is it? What's causing it? What's going on? And that is one of the things that we address in functional nutrition. I want to show you what it is. You'd say what it's most likely. Now, this just looks like a tangled up mess. I can tell. You're saying, what in the world is that? But I'm going to show you. Start on one end. This is a 1-inch tube around that is 23 feet long. Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going. Whoops. And it is a physical representation of our small intestine. Still going. There we go. There's the part that connects one side to the stomach and one side to the colon. So look at this, 23 feet. And all of this is interwoven and it sits right below our belly button. And this is the system of the body that feeds our nutrients to our blood, that feeds our brain, our heart, all of our organs and everything going on. Well, it also, the inside of this has a very thin layer, the mucosa, that holds 70% of our immune system. And it's just, I think, one of the most important organs of the body, and we have to take care of it. And the way that we know that something's going on here is the belly bloat. Whenever we eat foods that are inflammatory, that means that they cause swelling. The small intestine swells and it pooches out. And if you just keep doing this over and over again, it just keeps expanding, and the inflammation is really what it is. And as long as you're eating those foods, and they could be healthy foods, and of course they may not be also, and you probably know what those are. You don't need to tell me what's unhealthy. I mean, I don't need to tell you what's unhealthy. You already know. So I'm not one of those people that believe in good or bad foods, but I just wanted to kind of bring awareness on what it is. And I've created a program that helps you take out all the inflammatory foods in a way that's not scary or full of deprivation or starvation or anything like that. Delicious, delicious food and drinks. And so that's what the blood sugar mastery is. And within 10 days, actually, I felt it in the first 3 days. My intestine was actually going back to its normal size, and the belly bloat went away. It's totally amazing how much lighter you feel and better you feel. Everything else works better when you don't have this inflammation in your small intestine. It shows up not only in belly bloat, but it can also bring on the visceral fat, which is the fat, the bad fat that sits around your organs and causes a lot of stress. It also shows up as joint pain and other inflammation in your body. So if you're being told that you have inflammation, it started right here. And inflammation is anything, any condition that ends in itis. Itis means that it's from inflammation. So it could be arthritis, bursitis, tonsillitis. I mean, it goes, there's hundreds of them, but anything that ends in itis, itis, is inflammation that started in your small intestine. And so in functional nutrition, we go to the roots. Inflammation is one of the major roots. And that's where we start. We get your inflammation to come down in your small intestine, and it permeates through your whole body, and you start to feel amazing. So we're going to be having a done with you program that I'm going to be going with you for 28 days. And we're going to be working together to find out what it is for you that is making your small intestine inflamed. It's highly personalized. Everyone's different. As I've said before, you might be eating a lot of blueberries and they may be good for some people, but for you, you're either intolerant to them, you have sensitivity to them, or you're just allergic to them. So blueberries would not be good for you at this time until you get this healed, until you get that small intestine healed. And there's a lot more to this, but just wanted to bring a simple awareness to you that if you have tried everything to get rid of that belly bloat, come with us on this journey. We're starting July 8th, Done With You program. Go to bloodsugarmasters.com and check it out. Tami Jersey Roberts, cheers to your vitality.